All right. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call Halayim Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Bahashim Harachak Radash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who taught us his truth. Honors and salutations to the elect and to the men that died doing the work of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, because they shall arise first. To the men, women, and children that believe on the true name of the Father and the Son, which the Father's name is Yahweh, he exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai, he is the deliverer, because he's come to deliver us out of this captivity that we're in. My name is Maka Allah Ben Gad Ben Yasharallah with the Church of Philadelphia camp here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Once again, coming back at you with another lesson. All right. And today, man, with this morning, I'm gonna come at you, on the men, a couple men of King David when the king of Ammon was he was laid to rest. When King David had mercy on his son, I believe, and he sent his men there to comfort him, because the king of Ammon had mercy on King David, so he was just returning the favor. But anyway, how the story goes, they basically disrespected King David's men, cut their beards off. Now men they shave their beards off. They want to be clean faced, looking like a goddamn Roman or an Egyptian, or a Greek. They cut their garments in the ass part. All right, in the ass part to make to leave them assed out, basically, to show their shame. Nowadays you niggas walk around no integrity with your ass showing, lined up beards, some clean shaven, bald heads. That's a sign of to a man. That's disrespectful, man. That's a sign of disrespect. And you niggas have no integrity. But let's get it. We're gonna go right to 2 Samuel. All right. Matter of fact, we probably get both of them. This is 2 Samuel chapter 10. All right. I'm gonna start at verse 1. We're gonna read the story. All right. But it says, and it came to pass after this that the king of the children of Ammon died, and Hanun his son reigned in his stead. Then said David, I will show kindness unto Hanun, the son of Nahash, as his father shewed kindness unto me. So see, King David was a man of integrity. All right, he wasn't a tyrant, a malicious man. All right, he was in the flesh. We all have our downfalls and our slip-ups, But he was at this point, he was showing respect, basically. Now, your father had mercy on me. We're gonna have mercy on you, But look what this guy did, man. All right, it says, as his father shewed kind. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start at verse 2 again. Salakia. It says, then said David, I will show kindness unto Hanun, the son of Nahash, as Salakia. It says, Salakia. All right, Salakia. Lost my train of thought. Forgive me. But King David was showing mercy to this dude, man. All right, but I'm gonna start at verse 2 again. All right, it says, then said David, I will shew kindness unto Hanun, the son of Nahash, as his father shewed kindness unto me. And David sent to comfort him by the hand of his servants for his father. So he sent his own servants to go, servants of him to go help out the king's son. And that's from king to a king. Well, king to a king's son, which he probably was a king at the time, right? But that's what kings do, all right. And matter of fact, with a king, they take the best of the people's the people's substances, basically. So whatever you have, that's the best. You're supposed to give it to the king, and the king will deal with it righteously. A righteous king, anyway. It says, matter of fact, it says, and David's servants came into the land of the children of Ammon, and the princes of the children Salakia, and the princes of the children of Ammon said unto Hanan, Dear Lord, thinkest thou that David doth honor thy father, that he have sent comforters unto thee? Hath not David rather sent his servants unto thee to search the city and to spy it out and to overthrow it? So that's malicious thinking, man. They thinking like, oh, this dude. And King David was a righteous man, so he right now at this point he ain't had no ill intentions. He like, yo, man, your father was good to me. I'm gonna be good to you. And that's us as Israelites. That's what we do. We are a peaceful people. As the scripture said, if it be at all so, live peaceable among men. All right. But now King David's hand was forced. All right. Just like, hey, man, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, when he comes back, look what they doing to us. And we're the salt of the earth. So guess what? He's gonna bring drop, well, not drop. He's gonna bring hell to this place, which he already started. All right. It says, and they thinking that he's trying to overtake your land. No, King David already had his land. He had his kingdom where he was at. So why the hell he want to take over yours? And that being as a righteous man, you know that the Lord split lands. And those people gotta live there. This people gotta live there. That people gotta live there, and you got your own. And they're gonna pay you homage as being a righteous man, a righteous king. The same way they did with King Solomon. But it says, check it out. Look how disrespectful they got to King David's men. And this some things that you niggas do daily, all right? Cause it's in your and you have no shame, man. All right. It says, wherefore Hanan took David's servants. Hanan. It says, wherefore Hanan took David's servants and shaved off the one half of their beards. So he shaved off one half of their beard. They said, yeah, look, now you're half a man, basically. Shaved off the one half of their beards and cut off their garments in the middle, even to their buttocks, and sent them away. So he exposed them. He showed their nakedness, man. That's an act of war. To show a man's nakedness, to humiliate him. But as Scripture says, humility before honor, man. All King David did was basically like threw that dude a bone, man. And look how he was rewarded, man. You do that, expose the men, and you expose their genitals and their ass, man. Making a mockery out of them. So it's like you making a mockery out of the Lord, man. All right. It says, when they told it unto David, he sent to meet them. All right, because the men were greatly ashamed. You see that the men were greatly ashamed, as they should be. No man wants to get exposed, man. Like your pants fall or something. Even with King David, he knew that. Like when he was dancing, when he won that victory, and his pants fell, and the woman laughed at him. His wife, she laughed at him, smirked. What happened to her? She got put away, and it was not allowed to have children. But it says when they told it unto David, he sent to meet them, because the men were greatly ashamed. And the king said, tarry at Jericho until your beards be grown, and then return. All right. So he told him, go get Charles back up, man. Get your beard back. I sent out a text to brothers earlier, a post and everything about masculinity. Men growing their beards, it's an attack on masculinity. And it goes back to then, to this time right here. Because a man is supposed to have a beard, Like the Apostle Paul told you, he said, doesn't even nature tell you that it's a shame for a man to have long hair? That's nature showing you a man shouldn't have long hair. Look at the lions. The lions have manes, man. That's your beard, man. So a man is supposed to have that. The only people that's not supposed to have beards is women and children. Because they're not capable of growing a beard at that age. All right, but once you start getting to a man and your hair starts to grow on your face, you're supposed to grow it. All right. It says, verse 6, it says, and when the children of Ammon saw that they stank before David, right? They stank before him because they did some bullshit, you know? And just like the actions going on right now, because King David was what? He was a man after Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem HaRachak only heart, man. You know? So that action that stunk to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem HaRachak. You know? So Salaki. All right, I'm gonna read verse 6 again. It says, and when the children of Ammon saw that they stank before David, the children of Ammon sent and hired the Syrians because they were scared of Beth Rehob, and the Syrians of Zobah, 20,000 footmen. They was arming up basically, and the king of Maachah, 1,000 men, and Ashatob, 12,000 men. And when David heard of it, he sent Joab and all the hosts of the mighty men. So he was like, yo, that's what they trying to do. Yo, what's that song from damn, these guys, MOP. He's like, now that I found out it's you against me, and you against me too. Tell your man to call his man to work out a master plan, cause I'm a blaster man. You know, so that's basically, you know, what King David was doing. He's like, oh, you against me? I wasn't against you. You against me too? Man, I'm getting my men, man. We gonna go handle this situation, you know. But it says and when David heard of it, he sent Joab and all the host of the mighty men. And the children of Ammon came out and put the battle in array. So they came to fight. And yo, this is just for cutting their beard and exposing their genitals and their hind parts, man. You know, that's an act of war, man. But they put you niggas in dresses now, and what you do it for the money, man. You run, oh, I'm getting the money, I'm taking care of my family. No, you's a fucking bitch, man. You know, and the Most High is going to deal with you niggas, man. And the ones that's doing it to you. You know? It says, Salaki for this phone keep going off, man. But, it says, and the children of Ammon came out and put the battle in array. At the entering in of the gate, and the Syrians of Zobah, and Rehob, and Istob, and Maachah, were by themselves in the field. All right. Shalaki, forgive me. So where we at? Verse 9. This phone is acting stupid. You know. But at the end of the day, you can't stop the word. Forgive me, I'll be back going back. 2 Samuel 10, the 10th chapter. Alright. It says, verse 9, it says, when Joab saw that the front of the battle was against him, before and behind, he chose all of the choice men of Israel and put them in array against the Syrians. And the rest of the people he delivered into the hand of Abishai, his brother, that he might put them in array against the children of Ammon. And he said, if the Syrians be too strong for me, then thou shalt help me. But if the children of Ammon be too strong for thee, then I will come to help thee. And see, and that's how we move, man. As brothers, man. You know? We're like, yo, if that's too hard for you, brother, we beating them, yo, we gonna come help you. If they beating us, you come help us, man. You know? And yo, they all doing this because we were disrespected, man. You know, and look how much we're being disrespected now. And that's why the Lord is going to come back and punish this place, man. You know? It says, where we at? In verse 12, it says, be of good courage and let us play the men of our people. And for the cities of the Most High, and Yahweh do that which seemeth him good. You know, and the Lord is a man of battle. When these men, they believed wholeheartedly in Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, man. You know, that's why they was able. Every time they went to war, they prayed, man. You know, they meditated. You know, they always did that. And that's why I said, I'm gonna read it again. It says, "Be of good courage, and let us play the men of our people, and for the cities of the Most High, and Yahweh do that which seemeth him good." Man, so it's all about him. It's all about his will. All right. So let's get that word "play" real quick, because you got some fools out here. But oh, what they played, they meant. You know, that word jumps out to me. So let's go to the word "play." All right. Let us play.
Strong's H2388. Chazak. Chazak.
All right. So it's the word "to play," which means to strengthen, prevail, harden, be strong, become strong, be courageous, be firm, grow firm, be resolute, be sure. All right. So playing that men, they like, yo, y'all gotta man up, man. It's time to go to war. Play him. Like, yo, when you have a football team or a basketball team, you play your best men. Put him in the play. Yo, this the play. Why? Because you know he's strong. He's going to execute what he has to do. All right. It says to be strong, grow strong, to prevail, propel upon, to be firm, to be caught fast, be secure, to press, be urgent, to grow stout, grow rigged, grow hard, to be served, be grievous, to strengthen. All right, and the list goes on, but it's all the same thing. All right, and let's look at Michael Jordan or the greatest player on your team. In a crunch time, what you do? You put him in the game. Yo, the play is going to him. We're going, yo, this play is for him. That's what they say, the play. This play is for him. Because he's strong. He's strength. They know a play, which we just read. All right, to be strong, strengthen, because he's the strength. All right, and they're talking about what? The Israelites. Okay? The men of Israel. That's why King David grabbed his mighty men. All right? Because he knew that those was the ones for the play. It's like you play chess. You got different pieces. All right, you got to move them. That's what King David did. All right, for his men, because of the servants that he sent, they disrespected him. You know? And like I said, that's an act of war. Okay? So let's go 13. It says, and Joab drew nigh, and Joab drew nigh, and the people that were with him unto the battle against the Syrians, and they fled before him. See, they started running because they was bitching. All right, because what he played his best players, man. And when the children of Ammon, and not just that, they had Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Harachah Kodash on their side. All right, and if the Lord did it before, he's going to do it again. All right, he's an unchanging power. It says, and when the children of Ammon saw the Syrians were fled, then fled they also before Abishai, and entered into the city. So Joab returned from the So Joab returned from the children of Ammon, and came to Jerusalem. And when the Syrians saw that they were smitten before Israel, they gathered themselves together, and Hadazer sent and brought out the Syrians that were beyond the river, and they came to Helam and Shabach, the captain of the host of Hadazer, went before them. And when it was told David, he gathered all Israel together and passed over Jordan, and came to Helam, and the Syrians set themselves in array against David and fought with him. And the Syrians fled before Israel. And David slew the men of 700 chariots and 700 chariots of the Syrians, and 40,000 horsemen, and sought Shabach, the captain of their host, who died there. And when all the kings that were servants of Hadazer saw that they were smitten before Israel, they made peace with Israel and served them. So the Syrians feared to help the children of Ammon anymore. All right? And see that? And that's just for going against the men of the Lord. All right? That's for going against the men of the Lord. Now, those were King David's servants. And you know, when you do things like that, you touch one of his servants, he came with the thunder, man. The same way when they touch us, Lord's willing we be a part of that number, man. When they touch us, yo, the Lord is going to come with that same energy, man. Even worse. And guess what? They're going to serve us. All right, all these different nations, man, they're going to serve you, man. All right, because that's what they were set up to do in the first place. All right. So matter of fact, I want to grab this one more scripture. And we're going to start at 17. All right. And these things are going to happen again. Isaiah 30 and 17. All right, then it reads, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 17. It says, 1,000 shall flee at the rebuke of one, at the rebuke of 5 shall ye flee, shall ye flee, till ye be left as a beacon upon the top of the mountain, as an ensign on the hill. Salaki, that's not the one I wanted. Let's talk about us fleeing, you know. But damn, what is it? It says 10,000, 1,000 shall flee from one. So let me find that real quick. All right. Salaki, forgive me. Real fast. Just bear with me. All right. Deuteronomy 28th chapter. Where we at? Here we go. Count the water Yahabashim outside by Shema Rachakodash. All right. Yep. This is it. Yep. There we go. So, all right. So this is Deuteronomy 28 and 7. It says Yahweh shall cause thine enemies to rise up against thee, to be smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way, and flee before thee 7 ways. All right, and that's what the example of what the Syrians did, you know, and everybody that they gathered in against King David's men. All right, they came one way, but they flee different ways, man. All right, and that's why, because they pleased him. This was what this was a blessing. All right. Because King David pleased Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Arachakodash, you know? He pleased him, you know? So, hey, man, and it all started over King David being merciful and sending his men because their king had died and their king had mercy on him, so he was doing the same thing. And they took it like, oh, he's trying to overthrow us, man. You know? And for them dealing with us treacherously, they got dealt with treacherously, and they tried to get other men to help them out. So they brought other people into it and got them jacked up, you know? So, hey, man, the Lord is no joke, man. And, yo, all over, they shave half the beard and expose the men, which is an act of war, man. All right? But you niggas walk around with your pants hanging off your ass and like it's cool. You're a fucking, you're a degenerate, man. You know, a man is supposed to have his beard, man. You know, when you see the consequences of not having that. You know? So I'm not going to ramble on anymore. Lord's willing, it was edifying. You got something out of that. So I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Harachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Honors and salutations to the elect and to the men that died doing the work of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, because they shall arise first. To the men, women, and children that believe on the true name of the Father and the Son, which the Father's name is Yahweh, he exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai, he is the deliverer, because he's coming to deliver us out of this captivity that we're in. All right? To the next lesson, I'm going to say Mawaf Abba Babal, Death to America, Kwam Yasharala. We almost home. Shalom.